In this lesson, we will learn how to solve equations by adding or subtracting. The whole point of solving equations is to get the variable or the letter by itself. So you start off by moving what's around the variable to get the letter by itself. You want to think of this like you're walking backwards or you're trying to undo what has been done. We do that by using opposite or inverse operations. So the opposite of adding is subtracting. And how do you know when you're adding? You look at the sign in front of the number that you are moving. So if that sign is positive, then you need to subtract. If that sign is negative, then you need to add. What you do to one side, you must always do to the other side of the equation. Think of it like a balancing scale. If you move something on one side, you have to move it to the other side. Or think about it like what you give to one child, you have to give it to all. So let's get started. Here I have x plus 4 equals negative 6. I need to move this 4 so that the x can be by itself. To do that, here I see a plus 4, so this is addition. The opposite of adding is subtracting. If I subtract 4 on this side, I must subtract 4 on the other side. So now 4 minus 4 is 0. That's what you want, or in other words, they'll cancel out. Bring down this x, bring down your equal sign, and then I have negative 6 minus 4, that would be a negative 10. So x is negative 10. You can always check this by plugging it back in. So if I was to check that one, number 1, if I was to check it, I would replace the x with a negative 10 plus 4 to see if that equals negative 6. Negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6, so we see that it is correct. You can check all these, but I'm just going to go ahead and solve them. For number 2, we have negative 7 equals y minus 3. So here's my variable that needs to be by itself. This is what needs to go to the other side. In front of it, I see a minus, so you need to do the opposite. The opposite of a minus is a plus 3. If I add 3, I need to add 3 to this side. Again, I'm moving the 3, not the 7. The 7 is already on the other side of the equal sign, so you need to move what's next to your variable. So negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. Bring down your y. Negative 3 plus 3 again is 0. That is what you want. You want that to cancel out, and now my variable is by itself. It doesn't matter if it's on the left or the right. For number 3, even though this is an addition between the number and the variable, you always look at the sign that is in front of your number. Think about it like a dog with a leash. So this negative 8 needs to go to the other side so that I can have the z by itself. Here I see that it is negative. The opposite of negative is positive. So you're going to add 8 on this side, add 8 on the other side. So negative 8 plus 8 is 0. Bring down your z. 5 plus 8 is 13. And that's my final answer. Okay, on this side again, here's my variable x. I need to move the negative 2. It is a subtraction, so I'm going to add 2 to both sides. 0 plus 2 is 2. Bring down that x. These will cancel out, so you get x equals negative 2.